The might of your awesome deeds shall be proclaimed, and I will declare your greatness. Psalm 145, verses 6. Hello, beautiful family. A very warm welcome back to the Lovey Starch Food channel. Thank you so very much for coming back. We are taking it super easy today. We'll be making this delicious, nutritious, and very comforting corned beef, egg, and vegetable stew. It is super easy to make, and it's also approved by all the Bachelors Association. It is so easy to make. So please, let's go ahead and make this right away. So to begin with, let's go through the ingredients. I have here some fresh tomatoes, eggs, corned beef. I do have lots of onions, ginger, garlic, bit of peppers, and I'll be having a little bit of cloves and some tomato paste. I also do have lots of vegetables that I'll be incorporating in it. I will list each and every ingredient below in the description box. All right, so to begin with, I'll go ahead and wash my tomatoes, and I'm going to chop it into these beautiful sizes. But before that, I like to take out all the juices that these tomatoes have. I'm going to blend it together with the ginger, garlic, and the onions. All right. The seeds here. So the main reason why I do this is I really try not to use lots of water in my cooking, because it just prolongs the cooking time a lot, and once you overcook these meals, it takes some nutrients away. Let's not forget that. All right, these are one of the hacks I use, especially when I'm using fresh ingredients. The cooking process faster, and it also retains all the natural nutrients you need for your body. So why not? And for the tomatoes, you can decide to chop it into any forms and shapes you prefer. Okay, this is very easy for me, so I just go with it. And once I'm done with the tomatoes, I'll just put them aside. I'll go ahead and chop my onions, bell peppers, and the rest of all the vegetables that I'll be using. Once again, you can decide to use or chop it into any form or sizes you prefer. All right. Done chopping all our ingredients, and let's go now ahead blend all that it needs to be blended. And once that is done, I'll then go ahead and start with the stew. Preparing everything ahead of time really saves your cooking time. And here, as I was saying earlier, you can spot the juices from the tomatoes. This is what is going to help blend everything together. All right, so in my pot, I'm going to add a little bit of oil. It doesn't really need too much oil. Okay, lots of people use lots of oil in making this type of stew. It's not needed. I'm using my cooking olive oil. I used about quarter cup of it, and that was it. I'll just allow it to heat up a little bit and add in lots of onions. As you can see, it's quite a lot. So I'm going to fry it for about a minute or two, or until it caramelizes, and then go ahead and add my tomato paste. always do here, the exact amount of any ingredients used is being written down below in the description box. All right, so please do well to check it out. So once the tomato paste goes in, I'll just try to make sure that fries for about a minute, and I'll also go in with my curry powder and a little bit of nutmeg just to get the aromatics ready and set in. Okay, so I'll fry that for about a minute or two and then go in with my blended ingredients, which is the tomato seed, the peppers, garlic, ginger, and a bit of onions as well. Also use 3 to 4 cloves, so you just also know that you can also omit it, but it just gives a beautiful aroma to it. I'll then go ahead and add my chopped tomatoes, stir everything to combine, and this time around I'm going to cover it and allow it to steam very well, making sure the tomatoes and everything is well cooked here. All right, so for about 7 to 10 minutes later, you can see everything is well cooked thoroughly. So I'm going to now add my corned beef. I used 2 cans of corned beef. I feel like the more corned beef in the stew, the better. So you can go ahead and make it 3, okay, if your pockets will permit you. So I'm just mashing it a little bit in, and I'm going to stir it and make sure everything is well incorporated. If you can decide to make it chunky or just completely mush it so that it would not be seen, but I just love a bit of chunks in there, so that's what I did here. So I'll go ahead and stir everything to combine, and I'll also add a bit more seasoning. Go ahead and use any seasoning of choice. Once the seasoning gets in, I'll cover it and allow it to steam for another 5 minutes while I go ahead and get my eggs ready. So while I'm waiting for the steaming process to get done, I'll go ahead and crack all my eggs. I'll be using 7 eggs here. You can go ahead and use any amount of egg depending on how chunky you want your eggs to be. All right. I want to make sure I get a bit of egg chunks. I'm not going to completely beat it too much. I'm just going to use my fork to just mix everything together quickly, and once that is done, I'll go ahead and add it back to the stew. You want it to be scrambled, so once everything gets in, you want to stir it very gently and cover it and allow this eggs to scramble. It comes out so beautiful that way. All right, so just allow this to steam or scramble for the next 3 to 5 minutes on a low to medium heat. Okay. So it's been 5 minutes. I can see that the eggs are pretty much, scrambled to my satisfaction. I love the consistency right here. It's just perfection. So delicious. Really, this does not take a long time for everything to get ready. We have about 3 minutes on our hand. So you just want to go ahead and add all your vegetables. Here I had a bit of cabbage, bell peppers, and a little bit of red onions. This is for garnishing purposes, flavor, and also lots of crunch. So it's just so beautiful. You just do not want to overcook this. Okay, just give it for about 2 minutes for everything to settle in and just allow the aroma to set in, and trust me, you're going to absolutely love it. I know a lot of people do not love to see vegetables in their stews. If that is your case, do not worry. You can definitely omit the vegetable part and it will be just fine. So I just went in with the last but not the least, salt. You just want to add it at the very end because the corned beef comes with a bit of salt, and we add a lot of seasoning here and there. Really wise to add the salt at the very end. Just look how beautiful this is. I'm going to cover it and I just allow it to simmer for the next 2 to 3 minutes, and our stew is done. Just so beautiful, so gorgeous. What do you think? Are you not going to go ahead and try this? So easy, very easy on the pocket as well. This is absolutely stunning. You can pair this with some rice, yam, plantains. Others even pair with some eba. Why not? It is absolutely incredible. So easy to make. I know. Go ahead and try this and you're going to love it. I chose to pair it with some boiled plantains. You can definitely choose ripe plantain as well. Goes so well. So well. Go ahead, and so I will be peeling off the plantains and cut them into the sizes that I prefer. And I'll just go ahead and boil them. It's very easy. Very easy. I'll put all of my plantains in the pot, and I love to use hot water in boiling it. It just makes the cooking process even faster. Listen, this stew needs everything fast to go with, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I decided to add 2 extra eggs because why not? Honestly, why not? And then goes my hot boiling water, and I'll just season it with a bit of salt. That is it. I'll just allow this to boil for about 10 minutes, literally. Does not take long at all for your plantains to get ready. So once it's ready, it's time for us to absolutely serve this and enjoy. I added a bit of avocados, and that is it. Very simple. I love you to try this, and trust me, you're going to love it. After we pair this with rice as well, and it was banging. Honestly, it was so delicious. It was really hard for me to choose my favorite. I think I loved it with my plantain, and rice as well was so good. Just have a look at this. Amazing. I really did not find some fried plantain, but it is a hit with this as well. So there you have it, family. I am super excited that you watch right to the end, and I hope you learned a thing or two. In your next recipe, you make sure you follow this right one, and you're going to love your corned beef stew even more. Okay, so there you have it, family. Thank you so very much for watching. I truly always appreciate your time, and please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. All right, it really helps the channel grow. Do not forget to share to a few friends and family as well. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovey's Touch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please, you know what you can do? Please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again. And just know that you are so beautiful just the way you are. See you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.